One of the hardest hit areas is the community of Holland. That's where hundreds of trees were uprooted today, and that's where we find 24-hour News 8's Mark Thompson. Mark?
Brian, this area near 7th and Pine in downtown Holland is shut down right now to the public. You can see that police have been patrolling this area all night because it's a potentially dangerous situation as you have power poles stretching for hundreds of yards that are just barely hanging on, teetering on edge, and they're being held together by the power lines that connect them. This, as residents around the city are sawing their way through the damage. House versus tree versus power line versus car.
Holy cow.
Brian Huffman, one of the hardest hit, his neighborhood with the biggest buzz of activity right here on Howard Avenue in Holland.
It's been crazy. We took a tree off that house and the house next door, and they're all looking at a dozen more jobs yet today.
These houses sitting right on the edge of Lake Makatawa are buried under so much wood they could build a fleet of boats with homeowners and insurance companies fitting the bill.
We just got a price for cleaning up our trees, and it was about $1,700 to get rid of the main stuff out of the yard, but then we've got a whole bunch of trees in this woods here that are, the tops are broken off, and that's going to be more.
Cashing in are tree service companies like A Cut Above, but with several crews using cranes, saws, chippers, and loaders, they're earning every dime.
Even with all the different tree services out here and the county, it'll be a couple weeks.
Similar scenes in other areas of Holland, including here at Hope College, where winds from the storm tore a path straight through. Fortunately, no campus buildings were damaged, and students attending summer camps and science classes walked away unharmed.
Tons of trees. We couldn't believe it. I mean, this one is huge.
Police patrolling well into the evening here at 7th and Pine as people looked on in amazement, the storm creating a row of teetering power lines as far as the eye can see. And we also spoke with the mayor earlier today, and he's telling everyone if you see any downed trees, and especially including those power lines, to stay away. Make sure that you call either the power company or 911. Call a professional. Do not try to remove any of those power lines yourselves. They can be potentially dangerous. Fortunately, no serious injuries reported thus far here in Holland. Reporting live tonight, Mark Thompson, 24-hour News 8.